Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. Okay, so I could hire 100 people right now if I needed to. I hired a kid who is 27 years old to run my business. He's always been good, but he doesn't know anything about money. He knows a lot. He's willing to learn, and his ego isn't getting in the way. He also doesn't want $8 million to work for me, which is how he's looking at it, and I've introduced him to everyone my age. I mean, when I said, hey man, 27-year-old kid, just hired him. He's going to run my business. This is a complete test. I've done this before, but never in public with blockchain technology. Bitcoin is a digital currency that could change many fields, especially the tech industry. Getting rid of brokers and trusted third parties from networks makes Bitcoin a great way to do business. In his most recent video interview, Gary Cardone, a financial expert and crypto enthusiast, talks about why Bitcoin is a good investment right now. He stresses that Bitcoin can promise financial freedom. Cardone helped start Chargebacks 911 and is now its CEO. As we can see, he has more than 30 years of experience in investing in energy, real estate, and e-commerce. Bitcoin has some limited uses that can help people. It is a good long-term store of value because its value doesn't drop during inflation and the government can't change it. Investors who want to buy a decentralized stock often choose Bitcoin because of these reasons. People who are afraid of bank failures, hyperinflation, or other disasters also like cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin because they are hard to control and cause deflation. This makes them an even better choice for investments. You can watch parts of the talk to find out more about what Mr. Gary Cardone said. Want to see more videos like this? Please click like on this one, follow the channel, and set your alerts for new posts. I board a private jet with a few other people and Kathy Woods. We're going to Washington, D.C. We'll be heard by everyone. Okay, let's give some money to leaders who are doing something. We don't want you to have to see the enemy. Okay, the enemy is really good at this game. To just stand there and say, I'm holding on to my Bitcoin. It's going to be hot and sticky where I stay in a third world country. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free, I said. Dude, you have $400 million sitting there doing nothing. You're not making society better. Hey, do any of those things? Okay, El Salvador would be great to have. I believe that is a wonderful test. But let's do it in Turkey, because that country needs Bitcoin. I believe Turkey will add Bitcoin to its books. This is something I've been saying for about 15 months. Because the guy is stuck in Storm Alley and can't get out of it. He is NATO's little gay, you know. He does need all the energy from Europe, though. The energy of Asia and the Middle East. He's in a really strange place, right? Every direction has closed in on him. He says that the UK is in the same situation. It only needs a few smart people, and look where we'll end up in politics. I just talked to this guy at the RNC last year. I asked, do we need a bunch of 30-year-olds? You're 60 years old. I am 60 years old. Let's put the 30-year-olds in charge and then be their leader. Let's be their mentors for life. Keep them in line, and let's build it. Let's make the country great again. Let's make a country that is run like a business. We took care of all the politics. Let's run it like a business for 20 years, okay? Budgets for PL, who is going to win and who isn't. Montana, you made a lot of money. Wisconsin isn't working, put in an offer for we don't need 52 states, let's have 30. And if the guy in Nevada can give Vegas damn and the guy in California can't run the state, then California let them run it like we need to write everything over again. Okay, there won't be a small change this time. There will be a huge one. It's not like, hey, let's change into a little evolution over 30 years. We don't have 30 years. I'm not even sure we have 3. Because my theory is that I will make a lot of money from this job. And that's the only thing I want your people to really understand. Second World War, they are crazy motherfuckers who are pushing buttons and making more and more problems. It's the first time I've ever thought. The only thing that could go wrong is the politicians. Oh my goodness, okay, I'll only talk about my money. You guys should talk about it with your kids, since we're not sending them to any wars. That hasn't taken place. We are going to keep sending you to war and giving you tools. But we are not going to lose our heads or arms. It's not happening. And I'm asking the politicians about it. In fact, I was with Vivek about 6 or 7 months ago and told him, hey, Vivek, it should be a new rule. When we go to war, we back it and send our own people to fight in it. But no parent is going to vote for it. But why not just send people from Ukraine that we have no idea who Ivan is? Like, don't tell me I can't hear it. I don't see it. Also, please bring back our pictures. People who are dead should be shown to me. I want to see pictures of kids' hospitals that have been destroyed and are in pieces. It's censorship for me not to see people killing each other, but I want to see it, and we're not seeing it because you guys will go crazy if you do. You'll start to fight back, but you won't be able to see it. You just go see a movie and think, well, whatever it is, it's not me, yes, it's you. Everything is fine with you. Not knowing what's going on is not an excuse. No longer, not now 20 years ago, dude. There's no reason to still be stupid now and keep staying that way, so don't give money if you're not going to get off your behind. It's not going to help you build businesses. You're not going to risk anything. I still think you're part of the problem. Okay, so I could hire 100 people right now if I needed to. I hired a kid who is 27 years old to run my business. He's a good kid, but he has never invested anything. He knows a lot. He's willing to learn, and his ego isn't stuck up in his behind. He also doesn't want $8 million to work for me, which is how he's looking at it, and I've told everyone my age about him. I mean, when I said, hey man, 27-year-old kid just hired him, he's going to be run my business, this is a complete test. Even though I've done this before, I've never done it in public. This kid may not know it, but he's now taking more chances than I did when he was with me. People are going to say, dude, I thought you were Gary's student. You should have been doing that job for at least 2 years, right? Gary Cardone says that if you want to trade in Bitcoin, you need to have a plan and know a lot about it. He also tells people to be smart about their purchases and do things that are in line with their goals and values. When you use Bitcoin, you can own and control your wealth directly. Because it doesn't need middlemen like traditional investments do, cryptocurrency gives you a sense of freedom. It's also a better and more cost-effective choice. With cryptocurrency, you can trade in anything, anywhere, 7 days a week. You should have a lot of cryptocurrency if you play games a lot. But because some people don't know how useful cryptocurrency can be, they think it's worth it to charge for connections and act as a go-between. There will be no more need for brokers with blockchain technology, as it is no longer profitable for them to be there. Using cryptocurrencies can help you diversify your investments and make a lot of money. When you invest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, you can spread your risk and maybe get bigger gains than when you invest in traditional assets. Investing in cryptocurrency is safer because all transactions are tracked and made public. You can trade in a global market and own your own assets. Let's talk again. I love paying too much to people because I can tell them, hey dude, I pay you 60 G's a year and you have 7 clients. Let's say you have 6 clients now. Okay, because we don't need part-time guys. I can send this to India as many times as I want. You are making 96. He wants a less important part. All right, how about 0? You can make your own show and be famous like Gary Cardone. Have fun. There's nothing on your site. There are times when podcasters